13? Still above 10.
You take a look around, and initially you don't seem to see anything, but then there is something that, as you look around, you can feel like the presence that is there. It kind of not grabs your head, but it feels a bit of the same way and turns you a little bit to the left, a little bit up. And up there you can see a man standing, cloaked, hooded, kind of the way you are walking.
Also mask?
No mask, but what you can see is eyes that glow red.
Dolos dead.
Oh, come on.
Is this the guy that...
He can see invisibility?
Like, is this that vigilante guy?
You don't know. You just see two red eyes glaring at you.
Am I able to move?
Waar?
Was gezellig.
Was that a yes? Oh, he's gone.
Alright. Sorry. Someone entered my room. What is it?
Can I still move?
You see, yeah, you have the feeling that you can still move.
I guess I'm gonna, if he sees me somehow, I'm just gonna, I guess I forget about trying to steal stuff and just try and sneak away.
As you try to move in any direction that is away from him, he turns you back around, facing him.
Really? Are these other guys still nearby?
By now they are walking into the mansion itself, the gate of the in front of the mansion, which opens up. You can see a couple of more guards over there. Gates close. Man walks in, guards kind of walking with him.
Jeez, is this city like crimeless or something? Because this guy is there's always someone stopping me from doing anything. I'm just gonna wait until nobody's around and I'm gonna ask him, who are you?
You can see that he is standing quite far away on the top of another building.
Fine, I'll go towards him.
As you walk towards him, you do not feel any pressure directing you into any other way. You kind of stand below, you stand a couple of feet away from the building which he is standing on top of.
Message!
Yeah, I'll message him, who are you and why are you doing this? And how do you see me?
You hear in your mind. What do you wish me to answer first?
Maybe the third one first.
I have very good eyesight.
This goes beyond eyesight. Since I'm invisible.
I am a level 20 wizard.
It's eyesight.
I am a level 20 assassin who sees invisibility.
Alright, and answer my first question, who are you?
I have been known under quite a few names over the years. For now, you can just call me Better Than You.
Oh, bazing!
Better at perception, but there are a lot of people who are better at looking at things than me.
I have
So
no
it's
doubt.
like an Asian guy, his last name is Yu. I knew it.
He looks at you, he says, we, my bosses, basically, would appreciate it if you stopped trying this in this town.
Fine, I'll leave this town's wealth alone.
I hope you will hold to your word.
At least in illegal matters.
As is your right. The presence, like the hand that is keeping you down, lessens quite significantly.
I'm gonna mumble to myself, I hope there isn't a guy like this in every single town.
He says, "For now, no."
I can't say anything.
I'll ignore it and I'll just see if I can leave.
You are allowed to leave.
I'll just casually walk back to the inn and annoy whoever is there.
You're not staying at an inn, though.
Or am I staying at the...
You can stay at an inn because you're smart and you don't want to trace them back immediately, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to a pub and chill over there for a while.
You get out your any mug.
Yeah.
So yeah, you sit in a pub with a mug, with a fairly beautifully crafted mug. And
This isn't the town where we ran into Mr. Happy Face, is it?
No,
What?
that was somewhere else.
No, that was Himera.
Yeah.
you drink.
Unless he's here too.
You
Yeah,
drink
you never know.
and
Well, he
keep
did have a
drinking.
bag of holding, did he?
I'm also gonna at least order like 2 drinks here.
Okay. That would be a silver
Alright.
for like a couple of drinks as you drink a bit. And after a while, you think it is far enough. What do you do?
If I'm drunk, and
You're not
if I'm
drunk.
drunk, I'm just gonna go back, and if I'm not drunk, I'm just gonna act a bit drunk
Okay.
while going back to Drake's
Um,
place.
Roll a constitution check.
No, roll a performance check.
So I'm not drunk.
Well, he needs
You're
to
not
figure out if he's
necessarily
drunk first.
drunk, unless you try to become drunk.
I'll try to become drunk a little. So let's see.
Okay, then you make a constitution check as you drink. And the better it is, the less drunk you are.
So you're
So,
drunk.
I'm fairly
Yeah,
tipsy.
you're drunk.
Alright, I'll just go back to Drake's place.
Make a survival check.
Can I survive this city? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so you, even though you're drunk, you still... Wait, you're poisoned. Another one.
Oh, right.
Oh, you rolled disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah. You're drunk.
I'll...
So
He's done this
even though you're
before.
drunk, your mind is still like very city focused, and you can, while swaying a bit from side to side, find your way back to the house. You even manage to open the door without that many problems, and stumble your way across the books. Make a dex check with disadvantage.
Saving throw or check?
Dex save with disadvantage.
Alright.
That's still like a plus 10.
Yeah. I
That's
think so.
+7 actually.
Not bad.
Well,
I mean, he could use acrobatics.
24 and 22.
holy
22.
moly.
Yeah.
Even though you're drunk, it's like the drunken fist style
Yeah, exactly.
following
Oh,
a path across the books. When you finally find the bed that was assigned to you, the one that's basically assigned to you always, you
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear him come in?
That's not very hard.
you would be sleeping, so I would use your passive perception.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to do passive stealth?
So you
So,
basically need
do
a
you
roll.
want to be stealth?
I guess it's just in my nature to always do everything quietly.
Okay, so I'll then use your passive stealth.
Yeah, so that's like,
That's 10
18
plus
or
10.
something.
20,
Right.
yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Well, my passive wisdom definitely isn't that high.
So yeah, your passive stealth would be around 16 now as you're drunk.
Yeah.
This is still not that high.
Is Drake
Yeah.
awake then?
You didn't knock over any books or anything like that. So you make
Well, I mean,
your
the
way to
last
your
time this
bed.
happened, though, well, I guess I know what he's doing this time, though. The first time after I met him, I did this, and I totally caught him.
Yeah, you are drunk mostly. You find your bed. You find it fairly well. You even manage to undress and get yourself under the blankets.
Alright. That's good.
And that was your night. If Are you gonna
think
do
we'll just
anything
let-
else?
I think we'll just let the week go by, and we'll just, the only other thing we have
Unless
is for the
anyone wants to do anything else.
No, I don't have anything, since I'm not allowed to steal stuff.
Gumby, roll your dice, man. See what you can get.
Well, before we do that, what about the other stuff to identify?
Sure, Gumby, roll the dice,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
we'll
man.
One.
right
No.
after that we'll continue to.
You don't want a 1 for my health.
We want an 8.
Just kidding.
We really want an 8.
Yeah, give us
He needs one. Anything 5 or higher is good.
I'm expecting.
Okay.
Nice!
Oh,
9 more
okay.
health!
Very good. Okay.
Almost
Increased by
max.
increased by 25%.
Okay. So you have two different types of boss. From now you can see that one is slightly bigger than the other, although this is calling millimeters. It's very minor. After she is done with the both of them, she says, hold one in the left hand, like the 4 in one hand, the 2 in the other. She says, these 4 are identical. I can basically tell after seeing the first one. They are rather useful, but also can be quite dangerous.
Oh.
They are orbs or balls of teleportation. They are well made and will bring one person to any place within 100-kilometer radius.
Holy smokes.
Ooh.
Are they consumables?
And yes, you crush it, magic releases, you are placed. When you use them, you need to think about your location. You can go anywhere within
My
that
money
100-mile
pouch.
radius or 100-kilometer radius, which is 60 miles.
Yeah, 62.5 about.
So you can go anywhere within the 60 miles or 100-kilometer radius,
So in the
which also
king's
carries a
treasure room?
risk.
So then you crush it, you throw it on the floor, you say the location that you want to go to,
No, you
and you
think.
don't mispronounce it.
You think the location.
Don't mispronounce it in your head.
Do you have to be there before?
No, and that's what the risk lies in. You can go anywhere within that 100 kilometers. But you need to be specific. If you say, I want to be in the mountains, in the Bear Mountains,
Oh.
if you don't give a specific, height, you can be spawned inside of the mountain and be crushed within, well, actually directly crushed.
Or become part of the mountain.
Yeah, you're dead, basically. But if you want, they are safest to use when you know your location where you want to go.
Or go really high with Featherfall.
That
Yeah.
would probably still kill you because Featherfall doesn't last that long.
How long does it last?
A minute?
A minute. So if you have a minute free fall, or a little less.
Yeah, but you don't free fall with Featherfall.
It's about 600 feet. You can go down about 600 feet with Featherfall.
And
It's
if
like-
you first drop at full velocity and then go Featherfall, it would still cost some time before you are at the Featherfall speed, so to say. Else that sudden drop in speed would also instantly kill you.
No, the way it works is with Featherfall, no matter how fast you're traveling, so long as you use this spell before you hit the ground, there's no fall damage.
So you can do it
Pretty
at
sure.
last moment.
My problem with that is if you're falling down, say you're dropped from 1 kilometer down, that sudden stop. from
I know, but the Featherfall spell is protecting you from that.
So I would say that Featherfall would reduce the speed drastically and fast. But you cannot use it. If you use it 30 seconds before a fall of 1 kilometer, I'd say you're still pretty much dead. That amount of
Okay, yeah, I get it. So yeah, there are 4 of
else
them
it
are
would be
transportation
a sudden
stones.
Stop, and that would be too dangerous.
So
Even
you need
with
a
magic.
parachute.
So 4 of them are transportation spells. What are the other 2?
The other 2 are basically the same range. The only thing is, they have a radius. Anyone within 10 feet of you is teleported to your location where you want everybody to go.
Oh boy.
And you can't pick or choose. It's everyone within 10 feet.
Everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we're in a dicey situation, crack it, get the hell out of there.
A dicey situation, sure. Okay.
Okay, so I say 1 transportation stone to everybody, and then a group transportation to me and Gumby.
Okay.
Can we then deduct the cost that I just paid for one of those teleportation things? They're a lot more worth than 30 gold. Or,
What?
yeah.
No, we're not selling these. We're using these for emergency situations.
Only emergency?
Yes! Like, for example, when we run into a dragon. Because we seem to do that
When?
a lot.
Yeah, not if,
Yeah,
but
not
when,
if.
because
But
When?
could we not use
Because
one
that's just what
to
happens
teleport
to
inside
us.
a treasure room of some king, get some money?
Only if we've been there before.
Know where that room is, and I've seen it, sure.
If we've been in the... only if we've seen the treasury, and we have about 5 bags of holding. And it's a kingdom we don't like.
Final item, as you guys are discussing all of this.
Yeah, the shiny gem.
Gem of Brightness. This prism has 50 charges. While you are holding it, you can use an action to speak one of 3 command words to cause one of the following effects. The first command word causes the gem to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. This effect doesn't expend a charge. It lasts until you use a bonus action to repeat the command word or until you use another function of this gem.
Sweet.
The second command word expends 1 charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become blinded for a minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Oh.
Yeah.
The third command word expends 5 charges and causes the gem to flare with blinding light in a 30-foot cone originating from it. Each creature in the cone must make a saving throw as if struck by the beam created with the second command word.
How many charges does the second one take again?
5.
The second one takes 1, the third one takes 5. It has a total of 50.
Well,
when all the gem's charges are expended, the gem becomes a non-magical jewel worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay, well, we definitely... So the first one doesn't take any charges, though, right? So at the very least, we should never use that last charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a free light spell.
Yeah.
Except I already know it.
Kind of, except it has to be kind of like attached. I don't know, I think maybe we can we put it inside like an amulet for us to wear?
Wait. So how does it go?
You can also just mage hand it.
It's a 30-foot radius from the stone?
Right, it's like a lantern.
It's a double 30 foot. 30 foot of bright and 30 foot of dim after that.
Right.
Isn't that the same as mine?
Yours is 20 feet, I think.
It's
very similar. Yeah, it's very similar, except and it'll go to another one of us, so in case we get split up, then we can use it. And is it only a bonus action?
20 feet. It's 20 feet.
Yeah, if it's someone who doesn't have dark vision.
It's a bonus action versus an action, so that is different too. So it's basically like an upgraded version of light, and I feel kind of offended.
I think
making me obsolete.
I think if it's only a bonus action, I think I'll take it then, because like besides if I can't hit someone, I can knock them prone. I also don't have night vision. I do have I don't know. Does Ty? Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You do, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dolos and I have the light, or don't have natural dark vision. We do have the rings of dark vision.
I don't even.
Yeah, but you have the light. You have the light spell though.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
so like, and I don't think Dolos wants to be in the center of a light spell. So,
but I can mage hand it in front of me. But still, I think it would light me up as well.
Yeah, you'd still be within the 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The only question I have is like how I'd have to. I'd ask my sister if she has an idea how would be a good idea to make this so that it doesn't need the use of hands.
Yeah, she says there are many ways. I mean, you can make an amulet out of it. I don't know.
Or a ring.
That's a big jewel gem, I think, though, right?
Yeah, it's a fairly sized jewel.
Put it on your shield.
Yeah, not where enemies are gonna strike.
Boom, bang!
Oh yeah,
And it
true.
strikes the jewel. It explodes. All its magical energy releases at
Everyone's
once.
blind.
And everyone goes blind.
Permanent.
So yeah, any idea where a good place to be to make this into like an amulet, and how much you think it would cost?
Most basic jewelers do this, and cost depends on what you want it to be. Yeah,
Oh,
what type of
fancy.
amulet you want it to be.
Okay. Does this? Okay, I'm gonna cast this light right now because it doesn't require attunement, right?
Nope.
So
Don't think
since
so.
the light doesn't cast any charges, I'm gonna say the word to do that, and I'm gonna cast it. and I want to see its effect.
Command
So I want
one.
to see. I'm gonna place it like against my chest. I want to see if there's like noticeable light behind me. Like, does the magical light
Get
penetrate?
blocked.
Yeah, can it get blocked?
It is just blocked by your basic stuff. It's magical, but it's still light.
Okay,
Put it on a stick on top of your head.
that's what I was thinking. Like, do I get like some way to attach it to my helmet?
Oh, like a light.
Like, is it only voice activated too?
Yep.
Like, so it can be within a certain. Like, how does it work? Does it have to be on someone's possession, or can it be?
Set by anyone.
Yeah.
I say light when you hold it.
While you are holding it,
Well, I'm holding it. He says the word. What happens?
you must be holding it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't do anything.
So, you must be holding it, or it must be on your person. So, like, for example, if I strap
Holding
this
it.
thing,
It specifically says holding it.
okay, so
Oh,
it has to be
holding
in the
it.
hand.
So not
So-
on your helmet.
I can make an amulet and then touch it. We could see about making some kind of amulet that like only works around the edges, so it's like it appears on both sides, so it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Maybe
Okay.
also make like a cone-shaped something so we can make a flashlight.
No, we already have that. The bullseye
already do?
lantern.
Oh.
Plus, it doesn't really matter because it goes out 60 feet. The bullseye lantern will go out 120. And I have plenty of stuff for that. So yeah. Thanks, sis. And I guess we'll go to a jeweler, and I'll go with Mr. Moneybags. How much money do you have, by the way, Dolos?
20 plat.
Jeez! That's 10 times more than I have!
I didn't need to spend it on the armor.
This is true.
You
Okay,
could have had more.
let's go to a jeweler. He doesn't have medium armor training. He's wearing the best armor he can wear.
No, I mean you could have had more gold.
Yeah. If
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
put it in a bag.
Okay, let's go to a jeweler then. And we'll just without RPing it, let's just do this real quick. We'll just get something that like it'll go through both sides type thing.
What do you want the chain and the amulet itself? Like what holds?
Like silver.
The gem,
What would
do you
be-
want it made of?
I don't want it to be flashy. I don't want it to look like it's extremely valuable.
Copper.
So
bronze.
something that's extremely tough,
Steel.
like maybe it can take some blows. So a strong metal, like is steel an option?
You could make it from steel.
Yeah.
I mean, the jeweler itself is like, well, we could get some steel things from the blacksmith next to us. Won't be a problem.
Yeah, if you think that would be the best thing for something that may end up going into battle.
Yeah, the is generally considered a little bit more safe.
Okay.
But you do notice that this is kind of an odd request for this man.
He doesn't make steel
Yeah.
rings?
He is not used to customers who do not want their stuff to be flashy. Like
Yeah.
showing I've got wealth.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we want to avoid.
Yeah.
Because,
That's new for him.
Yeah. So how much would this cost?
Let me get a quick look. Base price of like a weapon, and I'll base it off of that.
Depends on what weapon, but like a rapier is only like 10 gold. Like they're not expensive.
No, it will be around a couple gold, but it is still like finer work that has to be done.
Yeah. I make sure I want to say like it's not made to be like fashionable. It's made to be durable. Like if you can do that. So
he says that he can make it with the blacksmith's help. It would be durable. It would be able to withstand at least blows to the side of it.
Yeah.
Where it is holding it. If you still strike the emblem itself, you'd have problems. It'd say about 20 gold pieces. But the metal itself is not the biggest cost. It's just how it has to be formed and how well crafted it has to be.
Yeah, I get it. We have high requests and it's very custom order. I get it. Specialized work, specialized labor. Okay, Dolos. 2 plat.
Fine.
Welcome to the episode where Dolos pays for everything.
He's the only one who has them.
Yeah, he's the one who has money because we spent all our money. I mean, come on. To be fair, he's gotten almost all of his gear from theft. He got his dagger by killing someone. I mean, come on.
I paid for some magical stuff, but then I didn't spend enough money and then lost it after it.
Yep. Derp.
So what have we learned?
Make sure to identify magical
Never
items
trust
before
the
using them.
I accept both of his answers.
I mean, DM is a dick.
Also, one thing, money is there to be spent.
Yeah.
You're not a fucking dragon. Stop hoarding it.
Oh. I'm not hoarding it.
No, not at the moment.
Okay, so yeah.
Like, both of us are crying right now because I'm spending my money and you have nothing to spend.
Yeah.
Final thing that I'm going to say for this session.
Yep.
Is while you are like resting for the entire week, your aunt has become steadily more and more annoyed.
With our presents?
Not with your presence. Like after like the solid week has gone by. Let's see.
Is she like not able to translate it?
This is for
Reading to watch
okay.
weird stuff.
After a solid week of translating and trying to figure out, she comes to you. She says, "Well, I've got good news and bad news.
Okay,
The
give us
good
the bad
news
news.
is,
Oh,
I
okay.
made progress.
Okay.
Bad news is, I'm not done. By
Give
far not done."
Give a percentage.
10%.
She says, I haven't read it. That's the thing. I have been trying to decode it, and the more that's being decoded, the more steady the message becomes, but it still changes around, only less frequently, in slower pace. As of now, the title stays, which is great.
What
Is the title?
He says, The Chaos Maze.
The what?
The Chaos Maze.
The Chaos
Oh,
Maze.
maze.
Yep.
I thought it said mates.
That sounds like a labyrinth.
Ooh,
says,
treasure.
I'd have to agree with you. And even though I have quite a lot of books, I haven't been able to find anything.
Chaos.
So as you said, this research is quite interesting. But it will take me some more time to decipher.
Understandable.
And if
Thank
it,
you.
If
You
it goes
having
like
fun with it?
this, she says if it goes like this, may actually need about um, she says I probably need about 6 more weeks at this rate.
Okay. Well, we'll keep ourselves busy in the meantime.
Will you be staying here in the meantime, or would you be moving around?
Probably traveling.
We probably will end up traveling sometime soon.
Right? And I keep working on this, but when it's done, I'll keep it with me for a while, perhaps dig in it myself.
Okay. And I guess that's the week in the session?
Yeah, for now, we'll keep it at this. For starting anything new would take a long time, and this is like a very good place to stop.
Yep.
As you
I agree.
have rested, Gumby, you can basically do all your homework.
I pretty much already know what I'm gonna get. Polymorph.
Homework done.
Polymorph.
Are you going to turn creatures into a newt?
Yeah, I can turn like people into newts, can't I?
They get that.
You can turn yourself.
I can turn myself into a newt.
Turn yourself
It's,
into a
it's
dragon?
like wild shape, except for anybody.
No, he cannot turn himself into a dragon.
Fine.
You need to
wyvern.
meet or be lower than the level/CR rating of the person.
Yeah.
So,
So you can be CR, what, 6? 7?
actually, you could turn into a dragon.
Oh, a baby
Wormlings.
dragon.
Oh, yeah,
Baby
Wormling,
dragon.
Baby dragon. Wormlings.
That's still really strong, right?
Reasonably powerful, yeah. Depends on what dragon. And you do need to know, I think, what you're trying to turn a creature into.
Well, oh no, wait, Gumby hasn't seen a baby dragon.
Okay, so it's equal. A new form could be a beast whose challenge rating is equal to less than the target's level.
Yeah.
The target's level. So if you can polymorph a really high level thing into a really. See, that's the thing though, is a CR, like, for example, you're level 7 now. A CR 7 creature is way more powerful than a level 7 player.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And
let's
if
abuse
they
this
do not
power.
want to be changed, they get a save for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then you
Which-
could turn someone into a snail and then just stomp on them.
Yep.
Oh,
But that goes back, so it assumes the hit points of its new form to its normal form. The creature remain hit points it has before it transformed.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
excess damage carries over. So you could turn it into something that's like really, really easy to double crit. We all surround it, and then we all immediately like attack it.
it would still
Gang on it.
change back the moment it lost its creature HP. And then it would turn back into whatever it is.
Well, I guess we just let it. We leave it to Dolos to sneak attack then.
Yeah.
What you could also do is, oh shit, we cannot beat that. You're a snail now. Get the fuck out of here.
Turn
Yeah.
a dragon
Yeah.
into a snail. How long does
Does
he stay polymorphed?
I think it's permanent.
Until you
No,
defeat
it's not
it.
permanent.
Well, it's permanent. Like you can't.
No,
It's not-
definitely time.
It's
to
not
an
permanent. It's up to an hour, so it lasts up to an hour, but they don't get any additional saves.
I think that is correct. Yes.
Because I remember watching the Critical Role, and they polymorph someone in the air, like way up in the air. It turned into like a bunny or something, so it was
I haven't-
absolutely dead.
I have an idea. If we
Crap.
find a dragon, we polymorph it into a snail. We put it in my bag of devouring.
Ooh, there's an idea. Unfortunately, it's very unlikely to happen because they can do the free saves.
Yeah, but if we do make it,
That'd be fun.
It also sucked too because I'd rather have the dragon scales and bones and blood and everything.
we kill this dragon.
Yeah, we'll never kill a dragon. They'll always be like too tough to kill.
Yeah.
We'll have
We'll
to get
just
some
keep
like
on running into them.
we'll have
because
to enchant our
that's
armor
luck.
with like poison resistance first, and we can go kill those other dragons.
Didn't we send like an archer after them?
Well, okay.
No, we told an archer about them. She fought them. Oh, by the way, how is she? We haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's give her a call.
She's still hot.
Yeah.
Toby's just like nodding
Toby has a
incoherently. Or Ty's just like nodding like...
Yeah, you have no clue. Oh shit.
It's like every female we met, like, every female that we rolled for, didn't they turn out hot?
Not everyone, but one of them rolled like a 12. Which is still above average.
Like,
But still
yeah.
not bad.
But still
Yeah.
getting a 20
Yeah, no,
on
like,
the elf. It's
My
like-
my mom's a 19. What's her name's a 19?
I remember my sister being 18.
Ravana.
yeah.
Yeah, your sister was 18.
Hey mom, you're a solid 9.5 on a 1 to 10 scale.
on an
Just
elf.
saying.
On an elf
We
1
rolled
to
a
10
20.
scale. Which is like a 13 for a human.
Just a
Yeah,
13?
Ravana was also quite beautiful. What I remember.
Yeah, she rolled a 19. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
she's a 19.
How much did Rhea then roll?
Oh, what about
I don't know if he rolled for her.
what about that one gal?
I bet Golf doesn't want to roll in case it's really bad.
Who? What?
Lila. What did I roll for her? I don't remember.
I think she
I
was a
think
16.
Yeah, I don't even know if we wrote for her. I don't remember, but yeah, she was pretty high up there too.
I'm pretty sure we did. She was like a 16. Like we specifically rolled every single one of them.
Yeah,
I think, and it was like there were no ugly girls, of course, because that'd be dumb.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Well,
Just like
technically it
Wow.
would make sense. If there are no ugly girls, then the only girls left would be beautiful girls, and the only girls that would be born would probably be beautiful girls as well because of genetics.
oh no, I was just saying.
No,
out of
whatever.
Out of the
It's not good. I
Horrors
mean, like
that we
you
could
could make them
choose.
super cheap, I guess. But yeah, anyway.
you don't got
Yeah.
any-
So,
oh.
hey boy, what's your level up? Like, talk about your level up a little bit.
All right, I have one level 4 spell slot.
That's it.
Congratulations.
You get
That's
no
like
more.
Literally it.
Plus 9 HP.
Yeah,
And
9
9
HP.
HP.
You also gain 9 HP, and you gain another spell slot or spell level. Like, did you get
Did you get
But that's-
additional spell slots? Apart from 4th?
No.
checking?
Wow.
Well, I mean, I know a couple more spells. I know like two. The two
You're now
spells that I
7th?
know. Yeah. The two
Yeah,
spells
you
that
only
I know
gain
now are
the
Guardian
4th
of
level,
Faith,
and that's it.
Guardian of Faith and Wall of Fire. You want me to
The
describe
wall of
those?
fire. Sure.
Yeah, I'll describe those. So,
Oh, I have a
Guardian,
scroll for that.
so Guardian of Faith, casting time 1 action, range 30 feet, lasts 8 hours. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range of 30 feet. The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with the symbol of my deity. Any creature hostile to me that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. The guardian vanishes when it is dealt a total of 60 damage. Sounds basically like a,
That's kind of cool. That would be really good for us to use as it lasts for 8 hours. It'd be excellent
like just
for us
every
to
night
use
if I have a
every
level
night.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 4. Yeah.
So long as we have our back to something, stick that in front of us, we're golden.
Yeah, and again, it's any creature hostile that moves to a space within 10 feet of it. So,
Yeah.
8th
Okay.
level for you is like the next level. Ability
yeah.
score improvement, destroy on that CR1, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
gain your wisdom modifier to the damage you deal with cantrips.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he gets a
So
plus
so it's a +3.
+3 to like Sacred Flame.
But if I improve, if I do +2 to my overall wisdom score, it'll be a +4.
Yeah.
And I'll get,
Tyraneus can go flying creatures at level 8, I think.
Yes.
and I can do Warning Flare 4
Wow,
times.
there was a little bit of like in that voice.
And of course your ability score improvement, which is nice.
See, next level, I get the ability to score improvement. That's it.
That's it.
Uh,
And an
so let me explain Wall of Fire
roll.
because that's a pretty interesting one. So it's a range up to 120 feet, concentration up to a minute. I create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. I can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration up to a minute. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 damage, or half on a success.
Ooh. This is what level spell?
It's a 4th level.
Okay. Is Guardian of Faith also 4th level?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Wall of Fire, but if we have like a choke point, you cast that, and it goes in a circle, so they have to pass through it twice.
Yeah, I got the scroll for it as well.
Yep. If I create... So one side of the wall deals 5d8 to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side, or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or when it ends its turn there. The other side of the wall will do no damage. And then if I do it higher, as a higher level, it goes up by 1d8.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Sounds good.
So I can basically, do a wall or ring of fire. That's pretty cool.
The Ring of Fire.
Very situational spell, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's free.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it uses a spell slot, yes.
Yeah, but knowing it is free.
Yes. So in that sense, I've gained 3 or 2 known spells that I can use at any time as long as I have the spell slot available, and then 1 4th level. So I can change between polymorph and Dimension Door is a really good one too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Dimension Door do?
So
You and a creature that's your size can transport to another area,
within 500 feet.
500 feet, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a runaway, we're in danger spell.
So we got teleport and we got Dimensional Door.
Yeah, but we can't use that. I'm pretty sure it's only his same size.
Oh, only half.
Yeah, of my size or smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that great.
Yeah, so maybe not as much. One cool one
Well,
is
what
white. So
Yeah,
that's a pretty cool.
That's what Ty has.
Oh, he already has it. Never mind. What about Death Ward?
Death Ward?
Yeah,
What does that do?
I could use that. I could touch a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points, it drops to 1 instead. But then, you have that, don't you? Yeah.
What does it do?
Don't you have that feature already? Well,
No, that you're thinking of the orc, or the half-orc and/or barbarian.
I thought somebody had something that had to do with their health, not. Oh no! Ty, you already have something like
Ty
that.
has
don't
a
you?
necklace.
I've got the necklace, yeah.
But it doesn't bring him back up. It stabilizes.
Automatically. Okay.
Assuming he doesn't roll a 20 on the first roll.
Yeah.
So yeah, what does it do? It
And
just
then-
brings you. It brings you back up to 1 if you drop to 0.
Yeah. As the spell is still in effect when the target is subjected to an effect that would kill it instantaneously, without dealing damage, that effect is instead negated. And then the
Sounds
spell
like
ends.
Spare the Dying.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of. It's a spell.
So
the dying is a
that
cantrip,
sounds it
though.
protects against the Word of Death spell, which is if you have less than 100 HP when it's cast, you instant die.
Yeah, but then this would if Death Ward was cast on that person who would otherwise receive it, the spell's negated.
Right,
The Death
because
Ward
it
is
doesn't do
negated.
damage, it's just less than 100 HP.
Yeah. And it's
Power
insta
word
death.
kill.
Power word kill, yeah. Something like that. It's a level 9 spell.
Against low level characters, it's pretty good. but against higher level characters it becomes useless / obsolete.
No, that's not true at all, because it's not total health, it's current health. So if an enemy has 200 health...
The problem is, you have a save, and the higher level character you become, the more likely it is that
it does have a
and
save?
nothing happens at all.
It does have a save, huh?
Yeah, to use it against a higher level character becomes more and more difficult, to such point that you might as well use that 9th level spell to cast another 8th level spell with Wish, or something like that.
Yeah.
9th level fireball!
Yeah, I know. So at level 9, I can learn scrying. That's pretty cool.
That does radiant damage. And you need to save with... I don't know. What are you bad at? Intelligence? Intelligence it is.
Yeah. So, Wrath, I would have also attuned the necklace of anti-scrying just for the heck of it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless I can't wear 2 necklaces, if the one that we made...
You probably cannot wear 2 necklaces.
I mean, technically I can. I have one underneath my armor, one on top of it.
No, that's just stupid.
Really?
Okay, fine. We'll give it to Dolos, I guess.
Why can't you wear it? I mean, it's not any effects from it, right?
Yeah, just take it.
Alright, I'll just take it.
So it's an amulet of protection against detection?
Against
And then-
scrying.
Against scrying.
Alright.
And we've got a cowboy hat on our cleric now, so he's walking around with a cowboy hat.
Yeah, well, it's a disguised self hat, but that's pretty cool. But otherwise, yeah, I'm a little man with a
Cowboy hat.
And then the bird's nest hat, which is whatever is on Toby's head, which is like I'm thinking of the wizard from
Lord of the Rings. Yeah,
the Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Basically.
Just to confirm, it's +2 communication with animals.
No, +2 interaction period with animals. So whenever you're dealing with animals, you get +2.
Thanks.
Animal handling, talking to animals, like charisma checks, talking to animals, whatever you want.
persuasion. Yeah.
Not plants.
Nope, just animals.
Intimidation against animals, whatever the fuck you want to do. If it is against animals, you have a +2.
Oh, you can tame some animals.
Oh,
So everybody got
I
something.
can polymorph something into an animal, and it'd have +2 attack against it. Right?
That's one of the things that it doesn't have. +2
Yeah.
attack. That's
It
not
doesn't-
what it's meant for.
It doesn't do
But it's
attack.
something that it can do. Oh, it's
what's
only
what-
it's only skill checks.
Wrath, what is that? The shining gem? What's it called again?
Gem of Brightness.
How creative.
I didn't
Is
make
it-
it.
Yeah.
All right. In any case, I'm gonna take off. So
Yeah. Okay.
thanks,
Alright,
Rat.
see ya.
I'm so
Yeah,
happy
no
I rolled
problem.
that 7.
Yeah, that's helpful. What's your total health now?
47.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
lot better
nice.
than mine.
I have a fucking 5th level barbarian that has like 60 HP.
I know. Well,
I have 68.
I got like a 1
At
or
level
2
7.
on my. I got a 1 on my last one,
Yeah.
and then I got like a 3 on the one before.
You needed this.
Yeah,
Right,
so
you almost have double my XP. HP.
yeah, I know.